Yo, what is up everybody? Kevin here, and this video is all about my goals for 2024. And my goal is 5K a month by December 31st, 2024, right? And it's through a new business like agency slash consultancy. I still don't know where I fit in the market, in the ecosystem there, but I'm still trying to figure out like what kind of business that I want to have as of 2024, right? I've been in business for the past 5 years and I've never been able to reach my goals. And the reason why is because I have this like mindset issue that I'm overthinking everything, right? Every time that I want to do something, every time that I want to take action, there's this little voice, little nagging voice in my head that leaves no room for the other focused and action-taking voice, right? It's more like, oh, you cannot do that. And if you do that, you're gonna fail. And if you do that, then this thing is gonna happen. Then that thing's, and like it's a whole crazy story, like a battle war in my head, right? And so I've been talking to my coach the other day, and he said like, Kev, you're stuck in your own head. You are your biggest enemy. That's the main message that I got from this conversation. Like, you are your biggest enemy. And I was like, fuck, like something needs to change, right? And I've been in business for the past 5 years, but it's like never been able to achieve my goals. So now I'm like, this is the time that I have to commit, right? This is the time that I have to make it public. And so you watching it from wherever, right? It might be YouTube, it might be LinkedIn, whatever it is, right? As of today, January 1st, 2024, I'm making you like a lot of responsibility, but I'm making you my accountability buddy, right? I am declaring my goals publicly, and the idea all came from one of my unofficial mentors, right? He doesn't know that, but like back in the days when I first started online, I was following this guy, Steve Larsen, and he's amazing, right? He's like, I learned everything I know about marketing from him. And so what he did back in 2015, right? He started this thing in which he would declare his goal publicly. And he started with like 3K a month and then 5K a month, right? But he would declare his goal publicly and actually go after it. And that's what I intend to do, right? I want to make it public, and then I'm going to also document and build publicly, right? I'm going to tell you like what I'm trying, what's working, what's not working, and all those kind of things. And I'm thinking about starting a podcast as well. I'm thinking about a lot of things for this year, right? I want to be on a podcast, like guesting on podcasts. I want to start a podcast. I want to keep publishing online, writing content. I want to make some videos like this, like these. But yeah, like there's so many things that I want to do in my business, but I have to actually start somewhere, and this is here. This is like the video that I'm committing to actually do and commit to my goal and tell you like, guys, girls, whatever, this is what I want. This is what I want. I want to finally commit and finally get to where I want to be and keep growing every single year. But in order to do that, I have to start somewhere, set the goal, and then go for it. And even if I don't achieve it, that's better, right? But it's the journey, right? I watched a video the other day, and it was about how rich people, they are obsessed about the journey, while the poor people are obsessed about the goal, right? The end goal, right? I want to make 5K a month, so like this is it, right? This is the only thing I'm going to focus on, instead of like, okay, what should I do and what's the journey? What's the next step just in front of me? Like, what is my next step? My very next step. What is the lowest hanging fruit at the moment that I can pick up and eat it, right? And so that's how you build momentum. That's how you actually grow. And the thing is, like I've had a business that I've been talking about so many things, right? Like I started with like funnels, offers, messaging, and all those kind of things. Then I transitioned into content writing and content consultancy, and I realized that I'm so much more than that, right? I am a psychologist, right? I'm a part-time psychologist intern at the moment, right? So I'm a psychologist. I've been in sales for like the past 10 years, door-to-door sales. I stopped like 5 years ago when I started my own business, right? But I started marketing business and I stopped sales per se, right? Because marketing and sales go hand in hand. But like, I was like, I'm going to start this marketing thing and I'm going to stop with the door-to-door sales, but I still have like the skills for it. I still have the skills for marketing. I still have the skills for psychology, for sales, and I'm also passionate about two things, right? I'm passionate about teaching and strategizing. I'm always like stumbling upon my words when I say that, right? But teaching and strategizing, and might as well do more of these, right? But I'm like still thinking like, how can I combine all of these? How can I carve out my own positioning in the market based on these things? Like everybody comes to me and they're like, Kev, because you're a psychologist, like you have like this unique mechanism, like this unique selling proposition, USP, right? And I'm like, yeah, but how do I position it, right? And most of the time, we're the people that are the most blind to our own gifts, right? So we'd love to hear your thoughts, right? What do you think about that? Anyways, gotta go. Thanks for watching, and I hope that I'm gonna reach my goal. I'm gonna do everything to reach it. I'm gonna commit to it. And yes, this video is not perfect, and I don't give a shit because it's all about the journey. It's all about like looking back in 5-10 years from now. I'm playing the long term game, right? It's a marathon, not a sprint, right? I want to look back and be like, that was awful, right? And now I'm like so much better. But that's what I'm trying to do, and I don't care if it's perfect or not. So I'll see you. Tschüss.